Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Day 57, right? Day 57 on the AT, and we start off with a little stream. Not too shabby. So yesterday, we had a situation. So on our trek yesterday, the reason you didn't see a lot of video is in the middle of our hike, Sunflower re-rolled her bad ankle, and it was swelled up the size of a baseball. So we kind of had to limp her to the end of the day and then get back to town. So we went back to the hostel. We iced it for a long time. Like, as a matter of fact, I iced my Achilles too, which I needed it pretty bad. But so we kept icing her ankle all day for the rest of the night. And we're back out here today. We're going to go slow because we've got a lot of miles to cover. We got 21.6, I think. But we're going to go slow and we're going to go from there. Hopefully we can make it. We got a lot of time. We got on trail early, so we have all day to make the 21. So, and we're really excited to show you some really cool stuff today. I'm pretty stoked for, well, there's 3 things today I know of that are pretty cool. So, we'll show you that as soon as we can. But for right now, I gotta climb this hill. Oh my Lord. So this is the first thing of the day. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is called the Keffer Oak. Now, I know a lot of people call it the Keffer Oak, but the locals insist it's Keffer Oak. Who am I to judge? However, this oak tree is estimated to be over 300 years old, and it is the oldest, let's see here, it is the oldest oak in the southern part of the AT. This thing's massive. You wait till let's get through here. I'm gonna get way away from it and try to show it to you, but it's ginormous. Hey mama, go and just stand right next to it. I want to get this in there. Oh, it's freaking monstrous. Oh, I'm gonna break a neck walking backwards here.
Look how little I am.
I mean, look at this thing.
My arms wouldn't even go, not even a quarter way around it.
That thing's quite massive. Look at this freaking thing. It's ginormous. You look so little compared to that thing.
I feel little compared to this thing. Check out this centipede. This one's cool. Probably poisonous because of the colors.
All right, everybody. I was wrong. All three of those things that I thought were today, definitely tomorrow. The first one was that Keffer Oak. And I think that's it. I messed up. And it has happened once before. So overwhelmingly, the response to my hat or new hat or old hat, this one's staying with me to Maine. Yeah. And yes, Papa Bear, I have washed it, okay? Dang. Yeah, I put it in the washing machine. I've also hand washed it with Bronner's. And it doesn't stink as bad as I let on. But after like, you know, a week of not washing it, it does tend to smell a touch. Today, we got some fog, but it's not as thick. It's still pretty cool though. Look at that. It's pretty sweet. Check that out. Some cairns. And I don't know, or cairns, whatever the hell you call them. I'll have to look it up, see what the name of them is. Say hi.
Hi.
Tell us how you're, well, let's back up. Hold on. There we, no, you're good. I'm just gonna go like this. There's a button on my camera. Tell us how about your ankle.
It's swollen. It's gone down from what it was, but the tongue of my shoe is like rubbing on it, making it worse. But I'm pushing through.
It's because you're a beast. All right, let me look this up and see what this is, and I'll let y'all know. So I looked it up. These are the Bruiser Knob cairns. And there's another one back there, but it's like right. No, it's hard to see it through the fog, but there's another one that's kind of knocked over right in there. So that's pretty cool though. Oh man, it is. It's a lot chillier today than we thought it was gonna be. We're both kind of cold, so.
Ooh, okay, so you can see somewhat of the fog. It's really cool. I love it. But it's very cold and windy right now. So we gotta just keep on moving. Uh-oh.
Obstacle.
Yep. Let's see. I'll do this while I'm on camera. Because I gotta go down underneath. Can I get it?
Almost. Keep coming. I got you. I got you. There you go.
Oh, that was a hard one. I about got stuck. I got chips on the top of my bag, so that's what I'm worried about. I don't want to smash them. Oh gosh. Oh. Yeah, I love this fog. It's so cool.
So I got to thinking, you guys are probably sitting home wondering, why in the heck are we in hostels every night for like the last 3 nights? Well, there's a few reasons. The main reason is some of our friends had, I think I might have mentioned this, had texted back to us and told us that a lot of people had norovirus on trail ahead of us. So we are avoiding shelters, campgrounds, privies, because out here it's really tough to wash your hands as much as you should. So if we bypass all those things and get to a hostel where everybody washes their hands, it's a lot safer for us, number one, because nobody wants it coming out of both ends out here. That would be, I feel so bad for those guys. It's terrible. And secondly, you know, a lot of these places are still recovering from, you know, the weather, the hurricanes and all that. So, you know, we're trying to do our part to help a little bit. I mean, I get it. We don't pump a lot of money into these places, but it's something. And, you know, other hikers are doing the same. So, you know, trying to give back a little bit. A lot of these folks have hiked the trail. They've given a lot to the trail, given a lot back to hikers. So, you know, it's nice to try to help them out a little bit too. And it's a nice comfy bed usually. So today we've actually decided that we are pushing through this. It's like about 100-mile stretch where all the norovirus is. So we're gonna push through this the best we can, staying at hostels if we can. And tonight we actually have a room at Huckleberry's. It's not even a room, it's just a bunk in the bunkhouse. But and when I talked to him, he said he'll have dinner waiting on us, pulled pork sandwiches. Did he say chili too? Is that what I heard? And maybe chili. I'm pretty excited about it. But yeah, that's just kind of our thing. And I know people are sitting home like, damn it, I thought they were hiking the trail, sleeping in a tent. Not through this stretch, we're not. No chance. We're still on this ridge walk, which is awesome because we're not going huge ups and huge downs. Unfortunately, it's just these ridge walks are windy, but it's all right. I'll take it over, you know, monster ups and monster downs, because we started our morning with a big up. We were soaked in sweat. That's why we're cold, I think, because we're wet. Yeah, she said it reminds me of Amicalola Falls stairs, because it was a lot of stairs and a lot of climbing. But I just weighed myself this morning for all of yous out there. Brian H. All right, Sarge, this is for you. I am now 210, which is 23 pounds down, which is pretty legit. So there's our view. We're a little socked in, but I'm telling you, I'll bet that is a beautiful view. So, if anybody else has this view on theirs, I'd love to see it. Oh no, it's starting to lift, babe. Look, you can start to see down here. Look at this. You can just start to see some of it. It's lifting as I'm standing here. That is awesome. Yeah. Yeah. And again, this probably is an awesome view.
I've seen it in other people's videos.
But today we're socked in. What do you think? Don't fall, baby.
I'm not gonna fall.
So here's the thing. You got to take the bad with the good. So yes, it sucks when you get socked in and can't see views, but walking in the fog is awesome.
All right, we are climbing through this kind of rock scramble a little bit. There's a big one back there. And this one, it's small. It's still fun.
I like this stuff because it breaks up the day. It breaks up just walking in the woods all the time.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's pretty neat. Ooh. There's quite a bit of white flowers. Once we hit them again, I'll show you. They're pretty. They're right on the side of the trail. They're so itty bitty. Oh, here we go. Here's some. Let's see if I can zoom into them.
Your trail name should just be Flower instead of Sunflower because you like them all.
See, oh, and the red ones. They're pretty.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fog has lifted and we only went 0.2. So this is the view we would have had over there, I guess. I love.
Yeah,
What do you think about that view?
I think it's awesome.
Pretty sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get some pictures?
I'm going to see if I can get the peaks of where they're at.
Oh, right on. That'd be cool. Right on. So this is what I wanted to show y'all. This is the Eastern Continental Divide. So basically, all the water that flows off the west side of this here ridge flows into the Mississippi and eventually into the Gulf of America. Anything that flows off the east side of this ridge flows into the James River and eventually into the Atlantic Ocean. Pretty cool. So that was one of the things I wanted to show you, even though we got sidetracked by those cliffs and stuff. That was pretty cool too. Yeah, we're trying to make up some time here because it's not really easy going, and I already scheduled a dinner with that guy, so I kind of want to not disappoint. He told me already, he said, once I start, that's it. You're either here or you're not. So we're going to try to get there. I'll see you in a little bit. So we got news last night from Papa Bear that he has decided, basically he's in the same boat as me, really. His feelings about the trail and all. Luckily, I have Sunflower here to keep me motivated. And he was kind of, all by himself. So he's decided that his journey is over, I guess. But, yeah, it sucks. What do you think, Mama?
I think it sucks.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah, so, I'm sure we're still going to hang out. We're still going to talk. We're still going to be friends. But, it's sad. Yeah, it does suck. We've lost a lot of friends along the way that had to get off for, different reasons. Some people get injured. Some people just, it's not what you think. And it's not, honestly. There's nothing, it's hard to explain, but a lot of people, and I'm not saying Papa Bear is in this boat, but a lot of people come out here thinking that it's going to be just, sunshine and rainbows and fun. And it's the opposite. It is a grind. It truly is a grind. And like I said, I'd be off this trail, I don't know, 600 miles ago, honestly, if I didn't have Sunflower. She motivates me, so I try to motivate her too on her bad days. So. But, some people don't have that luxury. So I got a little emotional, Papa Bear leaving and all. But, everybody comes out here for a different reason. And maybe none of the reasons are the same, His reasons might be different than my reasons, which are different than Sunflower's reasons. My reason, and my only reason for being out here, is that I love my wife. She wants to hike, I'm going to follow her. Speaking of which, I have loved her since, when we first met, really, honestly. And I tell her multiple times a day that I love her. And I tell her multiple times a day that she's beautiful, because she is. That's just how we've been for over 25 years. And, we're getting some comments on the channel that, oh, yeah, I get it, you love her. Oh, I get it, she's pretty. We're sick of hearing it. Well, I'm here to tell you something. We made this channel for us and for our family. So, if you don't like the fact that I love my wife, there's plenty of other channels to watch. And I don't want to be a dick about it, but that's how I feel. I have given plenty of other YouTubers to watch, the ones that I enjoy watching. I've talked about all of them. You can easily go over there. A lot of them are single. Pink Hot Dog hiked with Mushroom, so if you don't like, lovey-dovey stuff, you might not want to watch them. But everybody else is kind of like single hikers that we watch. So, yeah. I'm not trying to complain or whatever, but, I'm not going to change who I am, and we're not going to change who we are just for a YouTube channel. That's just ridiculous. We have a way of navigating life, and that's part of it, When we got married, we were told on the day we got married, every morning, tell each other that you love each other and that you missed each other while you slept. That's it. That's how we roll every day. I just realized I was talking about negative comments on our channel. There's not very many of them. And it's not cool if I mention them and not mention all the awesome comments that we get from everybody else. So thank you all. You have no idea how it makes us feel. So we'll lay in the tent or in bed at night or whatever, and we'll read the comments. And, some of them are motivating, and some of them they make you laugh. And I love all the positive comments. We get a kick out of it. It's pretty sweet. And all the encouraging words, and when Sunflower's having problems with her shin splints, so many people reached out with good ideas, and we used most of them actually. And, she's doing a lot better. So yeah, we really love the nice comments, and we really do appreciate it. So when Sunflower get snacks out, she tucks her trekking poles up under her arm, and if she has to tell me when she stops, otherwise I just keep walking, I'll run right into the things, which has happened actually. So she's pretty good at letting me know to stop. Yeah, we don't want to risk injury like that. So a sunflower just noticed and let me know. All of a sudden, no animal sounds, no birds, no crickets, no wind. It is dead silent. Hey mama, stop real quick. Nothing, absolutely nothing. It's crazy. That is a very well marked side trail for water. You don't normally see that. It's usually just a blue blaze. And for the shelter. I've told you this before, that like trail magic can really like change my mood for the better. And a good hostel will as well. I'm not kidding. When we stopped at Weary Feet, I wasn't in a terrible mood, don't get me wrong. Just not in the greatest of moods after getting bit by the damn dogs and all that crap. You know, having to wake up listening to people, you know, blowing mud right next to my head. Not cool. However, as soon as we got there and settled in, it's a mood changer. I have been on a high for 4 days since then. So, thank you to Jukebox and Purple Haze, because you guys are amazing. What a great time we had there. The good food, just the feeling, the vibe. Oh man, it was such a good place. Oh, I can't even recommend it enough. Weary Feet Hostel, just awesome. Sunflower and I have been playing a game, and it's called Put Your Raincoat On, Take Your Raincoat Off. Put your raincoat on, take your raincoat off. It'll rain for a minute, we'll throw it on. It'll stop, we're starting to climb, we don't want to sweat, take it off. Starts raining, put it on. Oh, I just don't want to wear it and get like super soaked underneath on the climb, so I think the next rain squall that comes through, I'm just going to send it. Up in the middle of a climb, there's a bench in case we get tired. But we ain't got time for that. But we're sending it. Heading north. In the rain again.
As we're walking down, let's see if I can zoom in to show you there. I'll show you the picture. It looks beautiful.
Pretty awesome.
Travelers, that looks like...
We haven't seen anything for a long time.
Travelers, that looks like Hawaii. Almost with the mountains
Well,
and the
not
greenery.
far distance, but that first one right there.
Yeah. It looks really cool. Yeah, we're headed down. We got poured on earlier. And my umbrella came in handy because I didn't want to get my rain jacket out. So it was nice. Oh man. Yeah, today's been a decent day. I've been tired. We had a huge uphill. Holy crap, that about killed me. And I don't know, I guess my ailments, maybe because I'm getting older, but my right hip started hurting.
The old fart?
So I don't know what that's about. I took some Advil, we'll see. It went away a little bit, but it's still there. Yeah, so just thankfully we're getting into a hostel tonight so I can rest.
Yeah,
and keep
my damn ankle.
Yeah, Traveler really rolled his ankle, and usually for him, if he does, it goes away within a few minutes, and this one actually lasted way longer, which is not good, and he said he could feel it swelling. So, I guess the older you get, the worse everything gets. Oh yeah, check out this view.
This is the opposite side of the little knoll we were just on.
Yeah. Look how pretty. There's a barn all the way down there.
Let's live down there.
Man,
what do you think?
All the way out. I want to be where the sun's hitting. It's kind of chilly.
We haven't seen the sun all day.
All right, that's it.